Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I just want to come on and talk to you about the changes I made from where I got my success from losing weight, also with the point that I actually managed to maintain my weight loss. All of the ups, downs, the in-betweens can be found on a couple of blogs that I have made over on my website, and I will list them below, so if you have got time you can go through and just have a little bit more of a background of my story. So I am a personal trainer. I am more of a health and well-being, like a holistic coach, looking into how to move around your hormones, how to listen to your body, overcome stress, anxiety, and how to really get your results, which will be long term, and kind of a quicker way to get there than my own journey, because I made a lot of mistakes on the way, I'm not going to lie. And so I started as a teenager. I was overweight. I then decided to start looking into my food. I went down the route of looking into too much with diet. I had some very orthorexic traits looking back that I didn't realise at the time, and it's taken a long time for me to get out of those traits, but I like to think I am there now. Also with the exercise, I had a major connection and compulsive need to move a lot every single day to find a better way of me accepting my body, and also I thought it was a way that other people would accept my body. So coming out of the other side of that, I wasn't really in a good place. Now I am in a much better place, and I would like to share with you some of my tips. So my go-to tips that I do now that has helped me maintain, which I didn't really know before, but the key one is going to be sleep. Sleep has massively changed my recovery with my burnout, with my energy, with my hormones, with how I view my appetite, and also with my performance with any training. And I didn't really think that when I was deep in the whole like diet culture side of things, I would just think it's I didn't have time for sleep. You know, I used to work in sales and recruitment, and it was just like go, 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 go. Worked in a estate agency, that was always on the go. And then I looked into becoming a personal trainer, and with the personal trainer route I then looked into just moving a lot. Now I tend to rest and sleep a hell of a lot more, and I am a lot better for it. I notice my health does go downhill if I get a few nights of bad sleep. So that is my number one tip. My number two tip is going to be hydration. Now I did do a video last week around my symptoms with kind of like POTS, and also with my chronic fatigue, my CFS, and hydration for me is, again, if I don't get enough, I will massively go downhill very, very quickly. So hydration, number two. Number three is the colourful vegetables, and making sure you are getting enough nutrients to your body, and do not cut any food group out. We need it in our body. And I will say, yes, if that is a bit of sugar, if that is some chocolate, if that is a pizza, then yeah, have it in moderation, because I am a coach who will kind of get you to have the 80-20 balance. Because if we restrict, we then binge, we then overconsume, we then feel bad, mental health goes all over the place, and then we spiral into the binge and restrict cycle, which I help a lot of my clients get out of. Been there, didn't serve me, and now I just enjoy. I probably have a bit of chocolate most days, to be honest, and yeah, you know, it's the balance, but I do get a hell of a lot of vegetables, a hell of a lot of nutrients, and I actually subscribe to a odd box, which again I can leave down in the details below. So I get a delivery every other week with a whole mix of fruit and veg, and it just takes the thought process out of me going to the shop and find different type of vegetables to cook with. If I get it delivered, I don't know what's coming, I do use all of it, and it makes my meals a little bit more creative. Number four is going to be a protein. So you will hear this absolutely everywhere, and I find that I do keep protein in with most of my meals. If I don't get protein in a meal, then it's no biggie, but yeah, majority of my meals I do make sure I've got the protein. Again, it helps my body, it helps my muscles. I don't really do a lot of cardio anymore. It tends to be more walking that I do, and the odd bit of skipping in amongst a circuit workout. But other than that, I just do a lot of kettlebell weights, lifting, building the strength, and the best thing to help with that is to get your protein in for recovery. It will aid your sleep. It will also aid your hormones. For anyone watching this who is going into perimenopause or going into menopause, we do need to keep the protein in our diet. Can be animal-based protein, it can be plant-based protein. It's all about balance for me. I find what works for my body. And then the fifth one I'm going to say is going to be your training, of course, but not to let it overconsume you. So move in your body how you like to move. Make it fun. Don't stress about it. If you don't like running, don't do it. If you don't like swimming, don't do it. If if you're going to a class, now we've coming out of lockdown, you're going to a particular circuit class or a boxing class, you don't really enjoy it, don't do it. Do something you enjoy. That is the main thing that I've figured out throughout the COVID pandemic, is that we really need to do anything in our life what we enjoy. Now, I love walking. I used to think that walking was just a waste of time in my 20s. I was bang into my marathon running, and now I don't really run at all, and I much prefer my walking. It just makes, I can really get a good low impact movement, good for my heart health, good for my body, really good for my joints. And I found with my chronic fatigue syndrome, every time I went for a little run, I would crash. So now walking means that I can carry on with the rest of my day, the next day, and just get it into my week. The other thing that I would say is some sort of strength training. So if you are into some kettlebell work, some lifting some weights, or even body weight strength, you'll see on my channel here I do quite a lot of body weight strength exercises, and there are a couple on here where you can use your equipment as well. But really just getting the joints working, activating the muscles, building the strength that you can do in your body. And because again, as we get older, when you look into the hormones, when you look into your metabolism, perimenopause, going into menopause, post-menopause, we know we really need to keep our strength. We can dramatically lose muscle as we go into that phase of our life. So if you can keep your muscle and weight training, body weight training or weight training, then do it 100%. Get the protein in, eat colourful vegetables, concentrate on your sleep. If you need to at the weekend catch up and have a nap, do it. I know it might be a bit of a struggle for anyone who has got a 40+ hour week where you're working non-stop. If that is the case, try and implement a routine where you can get to sleep the same time every night, and then just try and wake up the same time every morning, even on the weekends. And the other one was hydration, so making sure you've got a bottle with you, you're sipping the bottle throughout the day. Unfortunately, alcohol and coffee and tea doesn't really, it kind of counts to a certain extent, but really if you can get water or some kind of, like a squash, or even just putting some fruit into your water, or sparkling water, have a play around with it, just get the hydration in. It will help your skin, it will help your brain fog, it will help, again, keep your metabolism going, work with your strength training to keep the muscle, and along with everything else that I have listed. And the only other thing I will add here with the sleep is try and avoid caffeine after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I would say. 12 o'clock is my limit. But yeah, I do still have coffee. I do really enjoy my coffee, and I went through a stage of cutting it out, but I think I can function okay on 1, maybe 2, depending if I'm going out for an afternoon tea. But yes, definitely still have my coffee, but no later than midday for me. So let me know if those tips are useful for you, if you could implement them. They are very simple. They are tips that you can keep into your daily routine, weekly routine. And for me, they are the main things that are my go-to when it comes to the maintenance of my weight loss. I lost about 5 stone, and I like I say, my whole journey was kind of, I lost it, I then maintained, I got bang into the fitness, chronic dieting, just too much movement, total burnout, hit rock bottom, couldn't even get off the sofa to walk, you know, even to the corner shop, could hardly walk without any discomfort to my kitchen. And now I've come out the other side of that, and they are the main things that I do. If you need rest, take it, listen to your body. Now I will put in the description below a little link, so if you do want to download my hormonal tracker of how you can key in with your hormonal cycle, 28-day cycle, or you know, around about that, there are more details in the attachment that I'll link, that you can put into place of how you move your body around and exercise around your hormones. I will put that in the description below. And also, if you're looking into more of the lifestyle changes and how I can help you, perhaps not one-to-one, but perhaps if you would like to download my course, I have got a 6-week intensive course of educating yourself around nutrition, and also going into more depth and detail about everything that I've listed in today's video of how I got to where I was to where I am now. So yes, hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, as always, I am here for you. Just answer below in time as the questions rack up. I will be jumping on here on YouTube to do a few live Q&As. Also, you can catch me over on Instagram. I am quite active over on my Instagram page. I will just put the little handle here and also in below. And you can catch up with my Freely Moving Fridays every single Friday here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the little bell button to get notified when I do an upload, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care and have an amazing week, and just, yeah, put 1 or 2 of those things into your week this week and let me know how you get on. Bye.